Hello everyone. As 2020 draws to a close, I'm reminded of many things. But in this year of historic change, it's not the pandemic that stands out in my mind. In fact, when I reflect on this past year, I think of teamwork, persistence, and achievement. In January, following a 12-month planning process, we announced board approval of our new long-range resource plan. With a focus on transitioning to a more diverse energy generation mix that includes wind, solar, natural gas, and storage, the plan we developed together is designed to provide our member cooperatives with reliable, affordable, and sustainable energy. It will save members an estimated $700 million over the next 2 decades, provide a foundation for supply cost stability and predictability, and reduce our carbon footprint by nearly 80%. Our collaborative long-range resource plan also includes the expected 2023 retirement of our Merrim coal-fired generation station, which will affect some employees. In anticipation of that, Hoosier Energy entered a partnership with Indiana State University to create a Certificate in Emerging Energy Technology program. The purpose is to retrain employees who are interested in learning new skills that will enable them to ultimately pursue jobs in the electric transmission and distribution field. We certainly can't downplay the unprecedented challenges brought about by COVID-19 during the last several months, but we have collectively continued to thrive, undoubtedly, at least in part, due to the co-op mindset we share and by keeping the best interest of member consumers in mind. Our one member, one voice approach has helped us remain steadfast in pursuing our 2020 goals while promoting beneficial electrification and continuing to serve as a trusted energy partner. Looking back at March, when the pandemic first hit, we quickly adapted our operations and redesigned our service structure for both members and employees by taking early action to ensure that our workforce remained safe and was able to continue providing critical essential services. We adapted our business practices in other ways as well during the months that followed and continued to engage in conversations, many of them virtual, in order to address both existing and new challenges as they developed. Hoosier Energy worked with its membership on things such as flexible rates, robust incentives, and renewable energy options. We also incorporated member assistance measures, including a 1-month extension for power bill payments, the special retirement of 2019 capital credits, and the reduction of 2020 operating margin, cost reductions, and deferrals. Regarding rates, we continue to have wonderful dialogue about a new wholesale rate design to better reflect current market circumstances and the future resource mix. And I look forward to future discussions as we dive deeper into the redesign efforts in 2021. Thanks to financial strategies involving Hoosier's new resource portfolio and our continued focus on cost management, I'm happy to share the outlook is for declining rates over the next 5 years, with projected decreases of 7% by 2024. We're also currently working through the process of redesigning our wholesale rate structure to better reflect current market circumstances and future resource mix. Member power supply flexibility was also a key focal point for us in 2020. In fact, Hoosier Energy's board embarked on a 3-month educational process and facilitated discussion on not only the wholesale power contract, but power supply choice as well. This is a perfect example of how we're continuously pursuing new ways of meeting changing end consumer needs cooperatively, together. These discussions are ongoing too. In fact, we openly encourage conversations about changes in power supply flexibility and optionality. And while we may not always agree on how best to address some of these areas, our openness with one another and overall collaboration is ultimately at the core of who we are and what we provide for our members. Essentially, when it comes to differences of opinion, I don't see polarization, I see progress. A new year and a fresh beginning are on the horizon, and now, perhaps more so than ever, it's imperative that we continue to work cooperatively while in pursuit of better ways to meet the needs and expectations of end consumers. Collaboration, commitment, and community will continue to serve as the foundational priorities that will shape decisions across every aspect of Hoosier Energy moving forward. We are committed to innovating even bigger and better in 2021 by continuing to collaborate with our members. I wish all of you and your families a safe and prosperous 2021.